Where the fireflies go. Roy was her first real boyfriend. He bought her roses and held her hand in public. He said things like, forever, and only you. And for a while, Johanna believed him, but there was always a part of her that felt like a guest in her own heart. Something never quite clicked. Roy made her feel beautiful, but not understood. Safe, but not seen. Mark, on the other hand, understood her silences. He never demanded she explain herself. He just showed up. One night, months into her relationship with Roy, she found herself walking the same wooded path from years before. Her mind was cluttered. Roy had just canceled on her again. His excuses were getting lazier, his messages shorter. She heard footsteps again. This time she wasn't surprised. "Hey," Mark said, slower than usual. "Hey." They walked in silence for a while. "You okay?" he asked, just like he did years ago. "No," she whispered. He didn't ask why, just took off his hoodie and gave it to her when he noticed her shivering. They sat under the same tree where she had once fallen. "I miss this," she said quietly. "This? You." He turned to her, his expression unreadable. "You have Roy now." "I know," she said. "That's the problem." A week later, Johanna ended things with Roy. It wasn't dramatic, no shouting, just a quiet conversation in the school courtyard. Roy seemed more relieved than hurt. That stung, but it also set her free. She didn't run to Mark. In fact, she avoided him for days. Something about admitting how she felt terrified her. She had spent so long building walls. Could she survive tearing them down? He didn't push. He never did. One afternoon, she found a drawing tucked into her desk. It was a smiling sun and two stick figures holding hands. This time, she didn't crumple it. She folded it carefully and placed it in her notebook. Then she ran to find him. When she did, he was sitting by the riverbank near the old bridge, feet dangling above the water. "Mark," she said, breathless. He looked up. She sat beside him, closer than ever before. "I think I'm ready," she whispered. "For what?" "To stop pretending I don't care." He smiled, not the big goofy one he always gave everyone, but the soft, warm one he saved just for her. "I've been waiting," he said. Their fingers found each other, like pieces of a puzzle that had been misplaced for years. And for once, Johanna wasn't alone. Stay tuned for the next chapter. Like, share, subscribe for more.